Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Battling with Bourbon. I'm your host, the real effing deal, the whole effing show, Mike Verdusco.
And I'm your host, Rockstar Johnny Nye. And today we have another Taste Test Tuesday for you.
And what two do we have up today?
Oh, it's the Battle of 15 Years today.
Woo!
We got the ever popular right now Russell's 15 Year.
Russell's 15
versus the Lineage 15 from Jim Beam. This one at Russell's is coming in at 117.2 proof, where the Lineage is coming in at 111 proof. So these are, fairly close in proof.
Yep, they're also fairly close in price.
They are. This one comes in at $250, and this one comes in at $250.
Yep, boom.
So
this one you could only get at the distillery, and this one was a 2024 LTO release.
Absolutely.
So this one's going to be damn near impossible to find. This one's also going to be kind of damn near impossible to find, unless you're willing to travel. Then it's probable to find.
Yeah, if you go to the distillery, you can get this one. If you go to the distillery, not so much. So let's just jump right into this, because I'm excited to see.
Welcome to Battle with Bourbon, where the big boys play, and we sip on them things like every day.
Let's start with the Lineage.
Great nose.
Great nose.
Loving the nose. I told you guys I would let you know if I thought it was worth $250 after I let it sit for a couple of days. So, we're back at it. Maybe I'll answer that question. The nose does seem to have opened up since we opened it.
Mike's out here like Master P over here. Make him say over here.
Make him say, na na na.
That's an old ass reference. No,
so the nose is fantastic.
This smells great.
I love this nose.
Yeah, this is really nice.
The Little Tree Company needs to get down with the Bourbon Company and make a bunch of air fresheners that smell like the bourbon I enjoy.
Yeah, that's true. Take the alcohol out of it and just make it smell like.
So
flavors.
Fun fact about Mike Verdusco: I have a little glass of barrel char that I pour Jim Beam bourbon into as my aromatic for my room. And as it evaporates, I pour more Jim Beam into the glass of barrel char.
That I actually didn't know.
Yeah, it was wet when I got it. It's keeping it wet.
He tells me damn near everything. He didn't tell me that. You want to taste this first, or are we gonna go for the nose?
I'm gonna go for the nose on the Roussel. On the Roussel. Sweeter.
Yeah, sweeter for sure. Fuller too. Still
richer.
That's kind of what I meant.
Weird because on the fresh crack on the Russells, I didn't say it had a dark chocolate note, but on the nose, I'm right now I'm kind of getting a dark chocolate note.
I would agree.
And it's cool with that cherry.
I did not get that before.
No, neither did I. It's great.
Yeah. The more it opens up. And then going back to the Beam.
The nuances are different. Now that it's weird because the nut is more prominent once you smell the Russells and then go back to the Beam.
Very much so. And I will tell you, going backwards to the Beam.
Right, it's not as impressive.
The Russell's nose.
I already knew. You didn't have to finish the sentence. It's crazy.
The Russell's nose really slaps it when you go backwards.
This made me one of my favorite taste tests of 2024 so far.
It's really interesting how it did that too. Like, we started with this and it smelled amazing.
Yeah.
And then when you went back the other way, it's like,
So because it's lighter, I am going to start with the Lineage.
Yeah, we have to.
For those that missed our Fresh Crack Friday, the Lineage is a collaboration between Fred and Freddie No, father-son duo, 15 years, limited time offering in Japan, as well as at the gift shop, like Johnny said, coming in at 111 proof. Fun fact, if this label falls off underneath it, you're going to find the overseas label, which is converted in a different amount of milliliters. I pointed to that like it was this box. It's this label
it's that
may fall off.
Yeah, the box label.
If this label falls off, underneath it, there is a overseas label.
Yeah, it's like in centiliters or something.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Weird.
I've never heard of that metric.
Something really odd. But Lineage, I just tasted it. Still really good. Still has the same notes that we had in the other one with the, your caramels and vanillas and your kind of nuttiness, but definitely some a lot of aged oak.
I'd also almost consider this a dessert bourbon. I'm getting a lot of baking spice and sugar. Like this would taste good with. I just recently I talked a lot about Costco. We just talked about the Costco bottle in the last video. But I just recently got one of these giant ass cherry pies from Costco, and it's got like this giant sugar crusts
they have really,
on top of the
really
plates.
good pie at Costco.
And then this is giving me notes of that sugar crust.
And you can't make a pie for the price
correct.
that you could buy.
Yes,
at
that's
Costco,
true. That's true.
Which is insane.
All right, I'm gonna move over to the Russells. So the Lineage has a better finish for me this go around on the palate. It's not quite as done for me. I actually am getting a hint of that grape note that I do like, in the Lineage. More so on the palate, a little bit in the tonsils, but it's definitely there.
Man.
We'll go with those Russells.
Yeah, the Russells. Holy crap. And and there's certain batches of the Russells 13 that really hits you in the chest. This does not do that at all.
Oh, correct. There is no Kentucky hug.
And it
whatsoever.
Man, is it good. It has so much flavor.
So, we'll find out later. Maybe in the finals. Is the CNF making it to the finals this year? Did we do Russell's single Rick? Did it make it? Is it making it? Because I already know it's making it today.
It made it to the next round.
So maybe these will pair off in a future round?
Yeah.
Because this might be, I don't know, but this might be my favorite wild turkey product I've ever tasted.
I feel like going up against that will be a nice taste
head to head.
Because there's only 3 bottles that I would consider in my top 3. And it was always the Master's Keep 17 bottles and bond.
Yeah, you're going to say that.
The CNF that we just tasted, and then
this is in
now
there.
This.
Yeah.
The Russell's 13 was always in there, and now I feel like there's now a step above with this and the CNF.
It's intense. The whole thing's intense. I love this bourbon.
Yeah.
I love this bourbon.
Yeah.
If you can get it, get it. If you can't get it, find somebody who can.
Yeah.
If you can't find somebody who can,
go taste it.
Go taste it from somebody who already has it.
Yeah.
If you don't know somebody who already has it, I feel bad for you.
I feel like there's no sense in beating a dead horse.
Yep.
We gave you the notes and the fresh cracks for
Woo!
sure. We gave you some more of them today, but this one is a clear winner.
Clear winner.
And
ding,
especially
ding, ding.
for the same price, this bottle is amazing.
Yes.
Wild good. Can't even explain
So wild.
how much better this is than most things that I've tasted ever.
So wild, I'm going to give it some Mardi Gras beads.
It definitely goes on to the next round.
Going on to the next round.
And you know what? We're battling with bourbon.
Top guys out. And before we go, this is moving on to the next round. But just for some Mike Verduzco peace of mind.
Oh, he's calling an audible.
We're calling an audible. Because these both already lost. So neither of these have to worry to go on to the next round. I just want to see how this tastes next to this.
You don't have a glass.
I'm about to, I guess. Let's see here. This is a Heaven Hill 18-year barrel proof.
Lighten up the pour a little there. All right.
This is a Heaven Hill 18-year barrel proof coming in at
120, I believe.
120? Yeah. Yeah, exactly 120. You got it. Beautiful packaging on this. Okay. Okay, so.
I need a nose cleanser. I don't know if you've ever done this, but if you smell your arm or smell your shirt, it kind of resets your nose and lets you have kind of a fresh stance on what you're tasting. Or nosing, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, see that opened up.
So the Heaven Hill has a great nose.
Great nose. Lesser nose than I expected.
Yeah, lesser nose than I expected. Cheers to that.
Very mild on the nose, especially for a 120.
Very mild. Very mild.
Very mild nose. Wow.
But I can breathe it for a while. I
Yeah.
do like that. There's not really too much ethanol.
There is some though, and it's been open for
Enough
weeks.
time now. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to give the Russells a nose. And guys, the Russell still has it. At least for me.
By a lot.
By a lot.
And,
yeah.
and it has no ethanol compared to this.
Correct.
It's been open for 2 weeks. This has been open for
10
15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big difference.
I'm going to give it a chew. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Give it a little Charleston chew for the Heaven Hill ski.
Absolutely.
So Heaven Hill
Tastes great.
is my second favorite distillery. Does taste great. They give me a lot of offerings. I do like Bernheim Barrel Proof, Larceny Barrel Proof, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. For the most part, they do barrel proof very well, and they help supply the community, very well, helping out Lux Row and
I even like,
whoever else they
to
supply.
be honest, Heaven Hill has amazing low end stuff.
They do. Yeah.
Heaven Hill's great on low end.
I use my small batches to tame down my barrel proofs. So this is great. I am getting that great note that I do like on the finish. I didn't get it so much on the palate.
No.
But on the finish, it's kind of there.
Kind of slides in at the end.
Yeah, slides in.
And it just kind of sits there.
So,
Not on the palate. Like when you're tasting it, though, it is not there.
are you getting a lot of oak? I'm getting a lot of oak
Wow.
on this. A lot of dryness, too. It's weird how incredibly smooth this is for 120 proof. It does not drink like 120 proof. And because this is still in the frame, and you guys know we just did it, I don't know on the noses. The Jim Beam might have had a slightly more pungent nose. I do think Johnny is right that out of the three of these, the Heaven Hill might have had the least amount of fragrances coming from the glass.
Yeah, it's the weakest nose
It is.
by a lot.
By a lot, which is surprising because I love this.
And frankly, I don't know if it's better than this one on the
It's
palate.
not. Oh, okay, on the palate too. That's a great question.
It's a like we'll have to do that in another video because we have other things to taste today. But that's an honest question.
It is.
I have
Yeah, that is an honest question.
because
Maybe one of these days we should do a losers round and just see out of all the losers who would have won.
yeah, we could do that. That'd be good. This will go on. This has already gone on. So this one is not by any means.
Oh, this one did win.
It beat the Elijah Craig 18.
Oh, it did.
And it beat it just based on proof, pretty much.
Right, because the other one was 100.
It was like 90 actually.
Yeah. Oh, shit. All right, well, I'm going to the Russells.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's no comparison here.
No. The Russells is amazing, guys.
That's not even comparable. This is
No.
so good. So unbelievably good.
Now, I will say I'm feeling a little bit of the heat, even though this one's hotter by 3 points. Feeling a little bit of a Kentucky hug.
Oh,
on
you
the
felt
Russells.
it this time?
Yeah, I felt it this time.
Okay, interesting. I haven't felt it yet,
Oh, cool.
which is good.
Yeah.
But it is so much flavor in your mouth.
So much flavor.
so
much flavor.
It just, pow.
Very robust. I can't talk enough about it. It almost is leaving me without a choice of words to use. It's that good.
Yeah. Like, honestly, there's been some other videos that have talked about this, but this is wild good.
Wow!
Like, just
Woo!
Congratulations! It's Russell's Day.
Russell's Day and winner and still champion of the heavyweight world, Jimmy Russell. Woo!
This goes on. Clearly, we're battling with bourbon. We'll see you next time.
See you next Tuesday. Top guys out.